since I started making crafts and then I had the idea to start teaching, actually it's not the idea, but I just felt that I need to share this because it's so much joy, so much fun, and I had to share this with others. And then I started going to teach in some local quilt shops, and after my first class, and then when I saw the eyes of those students and they were so happy, they were so you know, full of joy, and they had so much fun, and they were like holding their projects in their hands and so happy. I knew at that moment, I knew that I have found my joy, I have found my craft, I have found my way of living. I'm Claudia Squio, cartonnage designer and teacher, and the founder of ColorWay Arts. And I love sharing the joy of this technique and bringing so much joy into the life of so many fabric lovers and paper lovers all around the world. I was always involved in, you know, some kind of craft in my life since I was a little child. My mom showed me how to sew a little bit when I was young, but also I loved knitting and painting and all sorts of things. But then, you know, time passed and I decided to go to the college and learn, and I became a food engineer. So, well, that was in Brazil. I'm a Brazilian, and I worked as a food engineer for over a decade. And during this time, you know, I just forgot about crafts. I, you know, just worked day by day and completely forgot that I was so passionate about that. And day by day, I started feeling bad, you know, till the point I felt so depressive, and I started crying, and I saw that something was missing in my life. I also got a great gift. I got pregnant. And then I came back to my arts and started doing some embroideries for my little baby that was, you know, about to come. And that was when I started really getting back into the crafts. And oh my gosh, that started giving me a lot of joy into my life again. And that completely changed my life. One day I was watching a video and I discovered cartonnage. And when I made my first journal cover and then my first box, I simply fell in love with that kind of craft, and I knew that I have found my craft, and from there I couldn't stop anymore. When I started doing cartonnage, it was, I was so excited. I started making boxes in my boxes, and I felt that I could share this with others because it was so fun, so fun, lots of fun. And then one day I was in a quilt shop, and then I showed what I was doing with fabric. There are different projects like boxes and things, and she asked me if I wanted to teach there, and that was my first class, in my first local class in 2014. Oh my goodness, it was really fun, and that came the biggest challenge in my life as well, because imagine 2 years before starting teaching I started learning English, so it was really difficult in the beginning, like to how I can explain for my students what they have to do. And then that was kind of the way I decided to start teaching different. I started making the project and they follow me, and then that was even more fun. And since then, 2014, I have been, you know, teaching lots and lots of local classes. Hundreds and hundreds of fabric lovers have so much fun making their projects in fun classes, learning a different technique, a new way of using fabric, and creating amazing handmade gifts. When I started teaching and sharing this technique here, I noticed that it was so difficult to find information about this technique that wasn't, you know, very popular here. So I decided to write a book. And so in 2017, I published my book, Cartonnage Basics and Beyond, the complete guide for fabric box making. And it was a process, you know, really fantastic to make. I took lots and lots of pictures. All the instructions are very detailed. So my idea with that book was that someone that was looking at the book could understand the technique from a very simple, making a very simple box until going, you know, one step more and one step more until make a suitcase with even a drawer and tray, you know, and understand and see how this technique can be so fascinating. Then I created this online school, and I'm so glad that I can share this joy of cartonnage, you know, with thousands of fabric lovers all around the world. It is full of great content, lots of projects that everybody can make using simple materials and have so much fun and start learning, you know, the joy of this technique. So that's really amazing. So after some time, I also realized that I had to put more content, create more courses, and get more organized. So recently, I decided to create the club, the Cartonnage Club. And oh my gosh, this is so fun. In the club, we are all connected. We have members from our different 10 countries. Members have access to over 15 courses, different courses, each course with lots of different projects. Okay, so at this point, we have like over 50 different projects. So amazing. And also, they have the opportunity to make some of the projects in the size they want because they learn how to do it, right? And more than that, we are so connected in the virtual meetings. We also have members have discounts to buy the do-it-yourself kits and the supplies in the shop. They have exclusive products only for members. We have online retreats. We have workshops, and more than that, they receive gifts from the rewards program, and they get points. Wow, it's a lot of benefits. It's a great place to be, and I'm so honored and so blessed to be guiding so many wonderful fabric lovers all around the world inside the Cartonnage Club. I invite you to check our website and come join us in this amazing community of fabric lovers. Happy gluing!
Hi, my name's Jody, and I just finished a cartonnage class with Claudia Squio, and we are making organizers, and they are the most beautiful, fun gifts you could ever make. This is my start, and this is what Claudia made, which I love her colors. She has such great taste, and I want to let you know that I've taken Claudia's classes now for several years and just love them. Everything she has is right in her kits. You don't need anything except glue, a squeegee, some scissors, and a little bit of patience as you learn how to do it, but it's really easy. And every time you do these, you come out with professional results. My family and friends who get boxes think they are amazing, and I can't believe that I made them.
My name is Kathy, and I started cartonnage maybe 6 months ago. Yes, I discovered it through quilting because I love fabric. And what I love about cartonnage is that it's quick, it's fast. The gift making is so awesome when you give someone something special. But for me, in my home, I love that I can make a tray, I can make a caddy, and I can coordinate all my fabric myself. And that's what I really, really love is I get to choose the fabric and coordinate it to my home decor. So I love it.
My name is Donna Duff, and I'm from Spring Lake, Michigan. And I met Claudia in 2018 at a quilt show, and when I saw all of her beautiful boxes and fabrics, I just went wild. They make the best gifts because they're so personal and they're so handmade. Plus you can put somebody's name on it, or if they like Wizard of Oz, put that on it or whatever. And I've made journals for all my grandkids, so that's 20 altogether. And I've made wedding shower gifts, and they're so great around the house too. They really zip up your desk or wherever you're going to use them. There's just no end to the great gifts you can make.
I'm Karen from Kalamazoo. I learned about cartonnage on Facebook about 6 months ago and then joined the club. And it's so fun to have something in Kalamazoo to do. And I've even started having people look at Claudia's website for gifts for bridal showers. And I'm doing a gift for a shower in September. And they picked something out and I'm making something, so it's a lot of fun.
I'm Debbie, and I'm from Richland, Michigan, and I love doing cartonnage. I've done it for probably at least 3 or 4 years, And I have always had a love of fabrics, beautiful fabrics. And this is a way for me to use fabrics on something other than sewing or making quilts or something. And you know, even though I've worked with fabrics a lot and I've done a lot of crafts, this is something that you don't have to have a lot of craft knowledge to do. It's very easy. Claudia from ColorWay Arts, she is a great teacher, and she has kits for most of her projects. So if you want to buy your kits, you could go ahead and do that, and everything is cut beautifully. This was made from a kit, and it went together perfectly. I have done a lot of different projects. I've made a lot of journals that make wonderful gifts. And I've also made various projects to help myself organize at home. And I've been able to design some of my projects just for exactly what I needed. And so that worked out really well. So if somebody likes to do design work and kind of figure something out themselves, they can. Or they can go just strictly from Claudia's kits, and there's a ton of them to choose from. So I am also a member of the cartonnage club, and I love it. A lot of great information there.
Well, I've been doing cartonnage for as long as Claudia's been in town, I think. I have taken so many classes from her. I love taking her classes. You get the boxes done the same day, you have a project finished. My kind of girl.